Reaching the Filipinos throughout the world. Bringing closer to home. Your source of pure OPM hits. Online, www.v81radio.com. From California and the Philippines. This is V81 Radio. All hits. All Pinoy.
The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of those from V81 Radio Management. Furthermore, the views and opinions expressed by the guests and the listeners of this program do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the host, the co-anchor, its staff, and the management of V81 Radio.
This is your V81 Radio and isang napaka-gandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. This is your US Visa Law News and FAQs, and again, if Saturday, kagaya na sabi ni Atty. Maricar Madrid Crost, if it's Saturday, it's US Visa Law News and FAQs na napapakinggan streaming live here sa ating website at www.v81radio.com, and napapakinggan din po kung kayo po'y mobile app user. I'm sure marami pong naka-Android, naka-iPhone, or even in your iPads. You can listen to us through our free mobile app. And then may nakikita din kaming nakikinig sa TuneIn radio app. And then iTunes. Ayan, so marami pong ways on how to listen to us, especially on this program na kung saan po ay napapakinggan every Saturday. That's from 9 o'clock Pacific, or Sunday, alas 6 po ng gabi Pacific time. Kamusta po, Attorney? How's your Saturday?
Very nice, Gio. So thank you so much as always. Every morning I feel like, I am invigorated by the thought that we will be able to help a lot of people through this program. So, ayun. Thank you so much at magandang araw sa ating mga nakikinig sa US Visa Law News and FAQs. Thank you so much for tuning in.
And today, April 9, Attorney, is Bataan Day, right?
Oh, that's true. It's time to remember all the heroic people who served our country, di ba?
Tama.
Yeah.
And also, hindi natin makakalimutan dahil laban ni Pacquiao.
Oh, nako. We're rooting for Manny. Good luck, Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, ayan. All right. So, in this episode natin, bago tayo mag-jump in sa ating mga callers na nakaabang, and yung ating topic for this week, we have several news, Attorney.
Well, of course, the big news this time is the H-1B visa. Well, after just a few days of filing, naubos na yung 65,000 at saka yung cap for the H-1B visa. At the same time, there are more than 20,000 applications from the U.S. Advanced Degree Exemption. So it's really, this H-1B visa is really very in demand kasi
Tama.
yung mga companies dito, they want to be competitive. They want to have the best
Workers.
talents from around the world. No?
Tama.
Unfortunately, legislation is just so rigid that there are only 65,000 visas available and 20,000 allocated for those who have advanced degrees from U.S. schools. So, don't you think it's high time na dapat taasan na ang quota ng
Quota,
H-1B?
oo, dapat.
Yeah,
Kung
that's
tatanungin,
true.
dapat. Di ba?
Yeah. So, well, the way they do it is dahil napakaraming applicants, so they're going to do a lottery system. Unang-una, magkakaroon ng lottery for those advanced degree exemption, meaning those people who have completed their degrees, advanced degrees in the United States. They go into one pool, and then they choose the first 20,000. Then whatever is left will be included with all the other applications that were filed that are vying for the 65,000 visas. So then magkakaroon ng second set of lottery. Ganun yan. So, I mean, matagal pa nating malalaman kung kung ilan ang nag-apply. Kasi the way they do it is, lahat ng mga applications, whether matatanggap to be processed or not, they have to intake them first. Then, after that, saka pa lang nila malalaman kung sino-sino yung mga, those who are applying for the 20,000 visas for those with advanced degrees. And then, after that, malalaman naman kung sino-sino yung mga, those who are vying for the 65,000. So, only after some time, which USCIS has not informed us yet, only after some time will we know how many visas have been filed. Yeah, so ganun yun.
Okay,
so that's how it works.
Yeah. Yung sinabi mong lottery, attorney, is that for this year, isang lottery lang yon. And then, mag-aantay na naman ulit on the next year? Ganun ba yun? Or...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is for the fiscal year 2017, which starts actually on October 1, 2016.
Oh, okay.
So yun yun. But, you know, all the other types of applications, H-1B applications for extension or change of employer, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang pag-process ng mga yon. Dahil meron na silang H-1B initially.
Yes.
So,
ito yung mga bago ito. Yeah. Mga bago ito.
Yeah.
Ano. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
And I have another piece of news.
Gusto ko yan.
So,
sige pa.
So, you know, the international students, di ba? After graduation, nagkakaroon sila ng tinatawag na optional practical training, OPT. So, yung mga graduates ng STEM, yung tinatawag nilang STEM means science, technology, engineering, and math, they're eligible to have their optional training extended for another 17 months. So, nagbago na yan ngayon. So, as of May 10, 2016, magkakaroon na ng 24 months extension.
Dagdagan na ng ilang buwan.
Instead of 17.
Oo.
Kaya lang, mas rigorous naman yung mga requirements.
Nako.
So, abangan yung mga requirements. We'll talk more about this in detail bago mag-May 10. That way,
para alam
people
nila,
are,
you
know,
makahanda
informed,
naman.
Truly informed. Especially yung mga estudyante gagraduate na.
Yes.
Di ba?
Tama.
Oo. So, yeah. So, anyway. So, as you know, our program is all about Q&As, di ba?
Yes.
So, let's open up to our callers.
We have a caller from, parang kapitbahay mo yata to, attorney, from Illinois. And,
oh my God.
he is Richard. Hello, Richard.
Hello po, magandang araw po sa inyo, Gio and Atty. Crost.
Kamusta ka dyan,
Hi.
Richard?
Maayos naman po, malamig lang.
Thank you, Richard, for calling. Wow, taga Illinois. So, saan ka dito sa Illinois?
Taga Chicago po.
Oh my God.
Oy,
So, nandito lang kayo.
parang,
Katabi lang.
oo. Baka nasa likod mo lang yan.
Kapitbahay. Yeah. Good. So, ano ang aking may paglilingkod sa'yo?
Attorney, may katanungan po akong sa tungkol sa immigration. Ito po ang aking sitwasyon. Ako po ay dumating sa Amerika noong taong 2010. Actually, April 2010. At nakuha ko po ang green card ko nung taon na yon. After 2 months, umuwi po ako ng Pilipinas with a re-entry permit na in-apply ko po sa USCIS na natanggap ko po. And I went back to the Philippines for 1 year and 9 months at bumalik po ako ng Amerika ng September 2012. So that is less than 2 years. Ngayon po, mahigit 5 taon na po akong green card holder. Tatanungin ko lang po kung eligible na po ako mag-apply ng naturalization based doon sa aking sitwasyon.
So, nag-re-entry permit ka at saka ikaw ay bumalik finally nung September 2012.
Opo,
So,
September 2012.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Hindi,
and ang
March
question...
2012.
Oh, March.
March
2012.
2012.
Okay. So, ang question is whether or not you are eligible, whether or not na-meet mo na yung amount of time required para maging eligible ka na mag-apply ng naturalization.
Opo,
Is that your question? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, well, ang question mo, ang sagot dyan is that pag ikaw ay bumalik after availing of a re-entry permit, then you have to wait for 4 years and 1 day before pwede kang mag-apply ng naturalization. So, kung sinabi mo, ikaw ay bumalik noong March 2012, is that exactly when? About March 30? Right? March 30?
Opo, March 30, 2012.
Okay. And so then, lumapas ka na ng 4 months, right? Kasi for 2016 na ngayon. And you're able to meet yung 4 years and 1 day of continuous presence, and therefore, you're eligible to file your application for naturalization.
So pwede ko na po i-submit, mag-file at mag-submit ng N400 at sa USCIS.
Yes. Yes. So have you ever traveled briefly? Like, for example, nag-tour ka ba in other countries or whatever?
Opo, magmula po nung bumalik ako ay lumabas po ako ng mga 10 beses, pero wala po sa mga trips na yun ay more than 6 months. Mga 5 araw, 7 araw, 10 araw.
Okay. So it's just for kumbaga, yung permanent residence mo is in the United States. So you should be good. You should be able to then file your application kasi you're able to establish yung permanent residence mo for years and 1 day after coming back from a re-entry permit situation. So was I able to help you?
Opo, maraming salamat po sa tulong ninyo at ako po ay makakapag-apply na ng naturalization.
Ayan, good news.
That's good. So, anong balak mo? I mean, is there anyone meron ka bang ipetition?
Wala pa po, para potential spouse.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, para lang just for the benefit of the public, no? Kung kayo ay US citizen, you have a lot of options. Like, for instance, pwedeng mag-petition ng parents, siblings, of course, pwede rin mag-petition ng fiancé. Well, mas madaling mag-travel kung ikaw ay isang US citizen. For example, hindi mo na kailangan ng Schengen visa if you have to go to Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hindi ka na kailangan gumastos ng napakarami pa. So yun, it's easier. And of course, this is election year, pwede rin bumoto. Di ba? So only citizens can vote.
Mga benepisyo pagka naging citizen.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. At saka, ang mga citizens, they're not going to be deported unless, there's a reason for the citizenship to be stripped. So, walang tinatawag na deportation when it comes to US citizens.
So
Okay.
po, pag naging citizen na yun, parang security na talagang talagang yun na yung parang final ng immigration pathways ng ating mga kababayan dito sa Amerika.
Oo, yun ang ultimate dream. Maging US citizen, maging libre in the United States. You can travel here and there and, be outside the United States for a long time without jeopardizing your ability to stay and come back to the United States.
And makakapag-apply na sa mga trabaho sa gobyerno.
Oh, yes, definitely. That's also a very good point. Kasi may mga ibang positions na nagre-require ng US citizenship.
Yun.
Opo, attorney, nalinawan po ako sa katanungan ko sa naturalization requirement.
Yeah. So I'm glad.
Sa aking pong case ay medyo, siguro marami sa ating mga kababayan na may katulad na sitwasyon. Mga nag-umuwi ng Pilipinas, nag-aral, o kung ano man mga circumstances na kinakailangan nilang lumabas ng Amerika for extended period of time.
Yeah, that's true. So, thank you so much for your question. Talagang nakakatulong talaga yung mga questions ninyo dahil maraming nakakapag-relate sa mga questions na yon. And, it's, kumbaga, hindi lang ikaw yung nagbe-benefit, others will be able to benefit as well from the question and answer portion of this program.
All right.
Take care. Thank you very much, Richard. Sige.
Thank you.
And attorney, meron tayong isa pang caller, and she's calling all the way from Manila. Ngayong babae naman po ito. And she is Victoria. Victoria, kamusta ka dyan?
Hello, magandang araw, Gio.
Hi,
Mabuti
Victoria.
naman. Hello, Attorney Maricar. Hello, good day.
Hi. Thank you for calling in, no? So, you're calling from where?
I'm calling from Sri Lanka.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Sri Lanka. Oh, okay. Anong ginagawa mo
Wow.
dyan?
Andito ako sa Sri Lanka for an official business but I work in the Maldives. So, saglit lang ako dito sa Sri Lanka, babalik na ako sa isla.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay. Wow. How exotic.
Oo, no? Maldives. Kamusta naman ang buhay dyan sa Sri Lanka and Maldives? So, parang patalon-talon.
Dito sa Sri Lanka, it's very hot, sobrang init at traffic. So, nakakamiss parang Pilipinas din kasi.
Walang
And
pinagkaiba.
sa Maldives, ayun, syempre beach, maganda ang beach, maganda ang tanawin, and maraming guests every day.
Hoy.
Wow.
Parang gusto namin pumunta ni attorney dyan.
Ma'am,
yeah.
please visit me para may mga Pinoy naman doon.
Yeah, tell us how we can get in touch with you later on, ha?
Okay, attorney,
Oo.
sure.
Baka pwede tayo mag-live ng US visa load dyan sa Maldives, nasa tabi ng beach.
Sure.
Diba? Okay, so
What with the map?
yeah, exactly. All right, so you have questions for attorney Maricar, Victoria.
Yes, attorney. I'm interested in filing for an immigration to the US. So, meron kasi akong relatives po dyan sa US. Specifically, my grandparents and some of my uncles and aunts, kapatid po ng nanay ko. So, am I eligible? Can they petition me?
Okay, so what you're asking for is family-based immigration, ano? Well,
Yes.
ang pwedeng mag-petition lang ay spouse, parent, child, or sibling na US citizen. So, unfortunately, since sabi mo grandparent and uncles and aunties,
Yes.
hindi sila po pwedeng mag-file ng petition para sa'yo. So, anyway, there are other options too for migrating into the U.S. You could find an employer who's willing to file a petition for you, and that's another avenue. And as a matter of fact, it's very popular for immigrants to apply for the green card through their employers. Marami na kaming natulungan sa ganyang aspect ng immigration.
Okay. So, kung through an employer po ba, how much would it cost me or sagot po ba lahat yun ng employer ko, yung lahat ng gastusin?
It depends on the employer actually. But I mean, some employers shoulder all the costs. Others, you can negotiate with them na a certain amount of money is allocated for the immigration process, whether it's the initial non-immigrant visa process na para mabilis na makapunta rito, and then continuing on to the green card application process through the employer. So depends how you negotiate your contract or the terms of your employment with the employer. Ganun
May
yan.
fixed cost po ba ito? Or it depends on, it's the case-to-case basis?
Okay. So, standard yung mga costs ng immigration. But of course, the legal field is also, practice is also a business. So, syempre, it depends. Some lawyers charge so much, others charge, so much. So, depende rin kung ano yung mga policies ng law firm that you work with or the professional whom you will seek assistance from. And then, when it comes to employment-based immigration, wherein kakailanganin i-advertise yung position, of course, it varies also on the size of the advertisement, things like those. And so, I think I'm jumping ahead. Pero those are the two most common ways of applying for the green card, through family relationship or through an employer. Going back to your question about the cost, so employers are really required to pay all the fees associated with the labor certification process. So, yun yung requirement ng Department of Labor. And then, the other fees or other steps, walang specific requirement for the employer to pay the fees associated with those other steps. But then, syempre, it's how you negotiate your employment situation with the employer.
Okay, so attorney, pag kinuha ko po ba kayo, sana may discount, baka hindi ko ma-afford ang services ninyo.
It's affordable. I mean, I think, I could relate to the experience of immigrants, dahil immigrant din naman ako. And I also consider the cost of everything that I do. So including availing of the services of other professionals, dentists, things like those. So I am very sensitive, me personally. I'm very sensitive to, kung ano man yung sensitivities ng immigrants as well, especially when it comes to cost. So there are some lawyers, and just like me, we offer payment arrangement. That way, it's doable. So, yeah.
So
So
it's like
sometimes,
installment basis?
yes. So we can have a payment arrangement. Syempre, may down payment at the very beginning, and then we can do a payment arrangement. So, hindi mo mamamalayan, bayad na.
Tama.
That's nice,
yeah.
attorney. Okay.
Oh,
Now I
thank
have
you.
an idea.
Yeah.
Thank you for the clarifications.
And just, I think, ano bang natapos mo?
I'm from the College of Mass Communication po.
Yeah. So there's a lot of options for mass comm graduates. Everything in this entire world, I think, is all about communication, di ba?
Just like what we're doing now.
Yeah, just like what we're doing right now.
Yes.
So, kailangan ng mga employers yan. It could be in the realm of marketing, public relations, or blogging, things like those. So, maraming options for you. Just be patient in looking for that particular option. I mean, you'll be amazed how much opportunities are there outside. Kung mag-focus ka lang.
Yes, I'll explore some other time. And then I'll consult you.
Yeah, but it seems to me like you have a great job.
Nasa Maldives no?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Nakakaingit. So,
Invite ko kayo, attorney.
sige.
Sige,
Yeah,
sige.
I would love to be there.
Maraming salamat, Victoria, for calling, and regards na sa mga Pilipino dyan sa Maldives and dyan sa Sri Lanka, and also to your family in Manila. Magbabalik tayo with another caller dito po sa ating US Visa Law News and FAQs, kasama si Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost and si Gio, only right here on your V81 Radio.
US Visa Law News and FAQs with Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost on V81 Radio. Discover its majestic mountains and magnificent beaches. Dance your way through the street parades and festivals and dig in the most mouth-watering gourmet food and homemade dishes. Halina't lakbayin ang iba't ibang syudad at tanawin. Pinoy to go. Pinoy to go. Island hop across 7,107 islands and see why it is more fun in the Philippines. Pinoy to go. Exclusively on V81 Radio and on our YouTube channel. Mga nangungunang balita mula sa Pilipinas sa ibang bansa, maging sa entertainment at sports. V81 News Tonight. Mula sa News Center ng V81 Radio sa Pilipinas. V81 News Tonight. Mapapakinggan sa loob ng 30 minuto, gabi-gabi dito sa V81 Radio. California's all hits, all Pinoy internet radio station. You're on V81 Radio. US Visa Law News and FAQs with Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost on V81 Radio.
And we're back, mga kababayan, dito po sa ating US Visa Law News and FAQs na kung saan po ay napapakinggan every Saturday, alas 9 ng umaga Pacific, and may replay po ito alas 6 ng gabi on Sunday, dito po sa inyo pong V81 Radio. Katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, no, we have another caller, attorney, na magtatanong po, and I'm sure ay excited na ho siya, no? At saka, sige, kamustahin ho natin. We have April on the line, and she's calling all the way from Virginia. Hello, April. Kamusta?
Hello. Magandang araw, Gio.
Mm-hmm.
Attorney. Hello, hi.
Hi,
Hello.
April. Thank you for
Hi.
calling.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Attorney. Magandang umaga.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Virginia.
Mm.
Okay, nice. So you're the first caller from Virginia, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
well, let's go to your question. Thank you so much for calling in, and let's go to your
yes.
question.
Yes, I find your program very interesting and very informative. Kaya magtatanong
Thank
lang
you.
sana ako.
Salamat.
Tungkol sa process ng naturalization. I got my permanent resident card through my husband, who is American citizen. So ko lang malaman kung how long will it take for me to get into the naturalization process.
Okay, so well, yung buong process takes about anywhere from 4 to 6 months. In our experience, it's roughly that amount of time, no? So first of all, you file an application, and then you get called for fingerprinting. After that, you get called for the interview, and at the time, magkakaroon ng tinatawag na civics test, writing and speaking and reading English. And then, well, assuming everything goes well at napasa, then you'll be scheduled for oath taking. And syempre, iba-iba ang mga, policies or the schedules and procedures of the various district offices. So, posibleng mas mabilis sa Virginia because mas konti ang applicants, and mas matagal sa Chicago or New York, that kind of thing. So, let's talk about the eligibility. Let's talk about the requirements, no?
Okay.
So,
okay,
unang-una, dapat ikaw ay 18 years old, and of course, you have to be a lawful permanent resident of the United States, and that you have resided continuously in the United States for a period of 5 years. That's the general rule. Pero if you're married to a U.S. citizen, go ahead. Go ahead. Did you have a question?
Yes, Atty. I'm sorry to cut you off. Pero gusto ko lang may klaro yung mga sinasabi nila na pag nagbakasyon ka sa Philippines or any outside the United States ng 5 to 6 months, how do you, what's your thought about that, Attorney?
Okay. As long as you travel within, you come back within 6 months, hindi nagkakaroon ng break in the continuous presence. So, yun yung importante. Kailangan walang break. I mean, of course, posibleng pag lumampas ng 6 months yung absence from the United States, USCIS can question, or the Department of Homeland Security can question kung if your intention is to reside in the United States. Ganon. So, but then, of course, if you're able to prove that your roots are in the United States, say for example, you have a house, you have your family here, hindi nag-break. I mean, if there's a reason also for staying outside the United States for some time, that would not result in your continuous presence being broken. Pero pag lumampas na ng 1 year ang inyong pagstay sa labas ng Amerika, that would break the continuous presence. For example, pag ikaw ay nag-apply ng tinatawag na re-entry permit, yun yung re-entry permit, it allows you to be outside the United States for more than 1 year. As long as you come back before the 2nd year, you can be outside the United States without abandoning your green card status. Pag ikaw ay nagkaroon ng re-entry permit, then magkakaroon ng mababreak yung
5 years. Yung residency?
Continuous presence. Yung continuous presence.
Okay.
So, but then if you're not outside the United States for more than So if you're not outside the United States for more than 1 year, then there's no break. So the continuous presence still being counted. So bukod dun sa continuous presence, meron ding requirement for physical presence in the United States. So kung ang requirement para sa isang applicant is 5 years of continuous presence in the U.S., ang requirement for physical presence is half of that. So that's 30 months. Kung 5 years ang requirement. Now, kung 3 years ang requirement, ang kailangan lang is 18 months of physical presence in the United States.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay.
Now,
thank you.
Yeah, good. So the other requirement is that, and ito yung pinaka-importante rin, is that you have maintained good moral character. So during that period of time that you're required to apply to be in the United States for purposes of naturalization, you have to maintain good moral character. So yung walang arrest or conviction, that kind of thing. So they also take into consideration yung mga arrests from before, so even before the 5-year period, kung meron man. So just be very careful. Like, I mean, it's important to seek the services of a professional so that way you can be properly guided. Kasi ang isang naturalization application is another way or another chance for immigration to look into the immigration history. And if there's a reason for, putting you in, bad situation, like for example, bumoto, for instance, and hindi pa eligible na bumoto dahil hindi pa citizen. So, I mean, immigration could look into those things. I mean, it's easy to check those records. And they do check those records kung bumoto man. Kaya, kailangang iingatan yung mga yan. There are certain types of convictions that could give rise to deportation. So, instead na maging citizen, posibleng mailagay sa deportation process. So, be very careful when it comes to applying for citizenship. Well, of course, ang thinking ng mga tao is that, you're scot-free already kasi permanent resident ka na, naka-reach ka na ng 5 years, gano'n. But then it's still important to consider what transpired prior to becoming a U.S. citizen.
That's very helpful. Thank you very much.
I hope naka-enlighten
Yes.
and of course, if you have any questions later on, just feel free to call our office. And I encourage people to call V81 Radio, send your questions to V81 Radio, or you can also get in touch with us.
Okay.
Thank you, April.
Take care, April.
Thank you. Take care, attorney. Okay,
Thank
bye-bye.
you.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon. Okay, take care. Bye.
Maraming salamat, April, for calling. And kanina, we have callers like Richard and Victoria, na kung saan ay tumawag pa from Sri Lanka siya, pero nagtatrabaho siya sa Maldives. Okay? So, thank you. Thank you for taking time na sumali po sa ating program at magtanong kay Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost. Bago tayo mag-end, Attorney, sa ating programa, any final words or summary, just a quick summary of our topic for this week?
Okay. Ang pinaka-importante is to, we're talking about naturalization, no? And so, importanteng intindihin ang mga nangyari from the past, no? Like, for example, good moral character issues are important in naturalization applications. At the same time, titingnan din ng maayos kung gaano katagal nasa labas ng Amerika kasi may tinatawag na physical presence, may tinatawag na continuous presence, which all are factored in the applications for naturalization. And, the naturalization application, or every time someone applies for an immigration benefit, it's always an opportunity for immigration to look into the history of that person. Immigration history, criminal history, kaya nga nagkakaroon ng mga fingerprints, di ba? Dahil or biometrics, ang tawag nila doon ngayon. Dahil it's a way for immigration to vet the applicants, to make sure that there's no criminal history, and those kinds of things. And of course, being a citizen will bring a lot of benefits. Like, pwede na kayong mag-petition ng mga kamag-anak, at mas madaling mag-travel. And, of course, you can exercise your civic duty of voting.
Yun.
So, those things.
Alright, maraming salamat po. And sa mga nakikinig sa atin, you can catch, again, the program every Saturday, 9 o'clock Pacific, 11 Central, and then 12 Eastern. And then may replay po ito every Sunday naman po, alas 6 po ng gabi Pacific, and then 8 Central, and then 9 Eastern sa Pilipinas. Kung kayo po nagtataka, kasi medyo kung kayo po nalilito sa time zone, yung first airing ito will be on Sunday, ng madaling araw, alas 12, and then the replay would be at 9 o'clock Monday na po, Philippine time. Mapapakinggan po ang US Visa Law News and FAQs. Maraming salamat sa mga tumawag, and then keep your emails or questions coming at babasahin natin yan in the next episode. For V81 Radio, this is Gio.
And this is Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost from the Madrid Crost Law Group. Thank you for listening, and please tune in again next week. If it's Saturday, it's US Visa Law News and FAQs. And tandaan, our inspiration is your success.
Kailangan